Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video about the clean. Why the clean is so important is because it develops power through the hips. It's a great overall strength developer as well as a cardiovascular system developer. The main reason why we learn the clean is that it's a transition, right? So from here, from your rack position, you can go into presses and squats and jerks. So it's really important if you really want to get that total benefit from the kettlebell training. As the name states, it should be clean. It should be smooth. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It usually takes longer, from my experience training clients, usually takes longer to learn than the overhead snatch. So it just takes lots of practice, thousands upon thousands of reps. The one thing I want to, let me grab kettlebell here. The one thing I want to point out is it's not a bicep curl. So people see this motion and they think bicep curl and they use their arm to do the clean. Absolutely not. It's powered by the hips. Think of your hips as the engine, your arm is the steering wheel. So you set up like a one-arm swing, hike it back, clean it into position, right? Hips, hike it back into position. So you see there's absolutely no wrist banging here. Good. The way to get this is you do something called taming the arc. So you want to clean the kettlebell as close to your body as possible. So the hand is coming straight up your body, your thumb coming straight up the center. You can think of it as you're doing up a zipper on your coat. So just like this. The trajectory should be vertical. You also want to think of it as your hand going around the bell and inserting, not the bell going around the hand, so it doesn't smack your wrist. Third point I want to make is you need to have a loose grip, right? Loosen up that grip. Because if you have a death grip on it, I'm going to grab a lighter kettlebell here so I don't hurt myself. If you got a death grip on it, the kettlebell will stall, and that's what's going to happen, and that hurts. All right, next point, elbow should be planted close in to your body, and keep your armpit nice and tight, like you're squeezing a tennis ball in your armpit. And in your finishing position, in your rack position, your forearm should be rested against your rib cage, depending on your anatomy, and basically vertical, right? So just a review of your rack position here. Forearms basically vertical, up against your rib cage, elbows nice and close, and you're resting on your forearm, bicep, and upper chest. So 3 points of contact here. Right? Nice and close. Right, so I'm just going to go through a few reps here, and remember it's powered by the hips, and your arm just guides the kettlebell. From the side. So see, straight up, nice and close, keep it tight. Practice, 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 guys, and you won't be hurting your wrists anymore. So just a word on kettlebell wrist guards. It's a wrist guard with a plastic insert. When you're first learning, it's okay to use these, just so you get some reps in. I do sell these for $20, guys, if you want to use them, but what I don't want you to do is to depend on these things. So when we are doing our skills practices, I would suggest you take these off so you get that feedback. So when you know you're banging your wrist, you need to really tame that arc and get your technique down. It's okay to use these at the start, but don't become dependent on these, because your technique will get sloppy and you'll never get good at your cleans or your snatches if you use these a lot. But if you're really having a hard time at the start, then go ahead, by all means, you can purchase a set of these. Use them every other workout or so, but you must practice without these if you're going to get good at what you're doing. Okay, so yeah, I have these available if you need them. But again, don't be dependent on these things.